is
1 month's time.
I think the lab has always had some of the best CRTs. Have you noticed that? Their CRTs are crispy. So if you want to play some real good, and my eyes aren't that good, I actually have a way worse record on small TVs than big ones. Don't tell anyone that. I need glasses. I have eye coverage with my new job. All right, we're getting into the match.
Back to the climbers. No more Fox, especially against Stango.
SluG versus Stango. This is SluG's beat Stango before, right?
Yes, there is. I believe it's once. There's a single blemish on Stango's record against SluG, and that was at Smash Valley and out of city. Not exactly out of region.
How long ago was that
tournament? I believe it was 2 Smash Valleys ago, so that puts some time between.
It was not. It was not this quarter that just started, and not the last one, but the one before that.
Potentially even the one before that. I couldn't tell you.
I mean, not including the one win from R2D-Lu. I think SluG may have been the last Philly region player to beat Stango.
Yeah, I think that's probably. But Stango making, I wouldn't say putting on a clinic. Oh my God, doesn't pick up both hits of that nair and gets grabbed for it. So, Marth, he just keeps ice climbers out, man. Fair down tilt.
Yep.
That'll take you a long way. Just being good at fair down tilt. Oh, carries secondary climber, backup climber, auxiliary, gimp climber off of the stage, and SluG gimps himself.
Thanks, Dawson mentioned that Bones did beat him at Smashadelphia. I remember that. Right. I was commentating the set, but I have a short memory when it comes to matches, which I think helps me as a player.
That was counting that nair. Those 4 fade back aerials in a row from Stango, or
I
like
thought,
slightly in
I thought
place.
He was gonna dare that main climber. I could have sworn that was going to the depths.
Forward throw dash back. Oh man. Oh Marth, why is your dash back so good?
I like the jump to the platform. I really like the smash A up out of the blizzard. Real solid play from Stango.
See, and that was something. Stango used the top platform, wave landed off, and fast fell to the ground and reestablished fair down tilt.
That roll in was scary. It's not at all what he meant to do. I'm almost sure he meant to wave dash forward and do a down tilt or an aerial, but yes.
SluG unable to pick up off it. The Marth grab, calling out waveland shield,
like a circle jump shield?
Ledge dash shield, sorry. The word ledge dash completely
escaped you for a sec?
Yes,
it happens.
Precisely. Whoop. One mix up. All right. Definitely how it feels to be side being. Wow. What a grab.
Release for sure.
Are you upset?
Wow, he stayed on the edge.
He just pummeled him like 7 times and jabbed him. Oh, no.
That's how you kill people, dude.
Oh, no. That's how you break people. That's not how you kill people. That's how you break people. And instead, SluG decides to pummel him back, shows him what it's really like. Since he's the first to do it.
But you know what?
He's definitely seen it before.
Both kills are wobbles, and it still feels like Stango's taking this one away. That says something about how consistently he's playing outside of those extreme risks that SluG has to take in order to get the big punish.
So that was actually really interesting thing. I'd love to see someone who's actually really good at Marth Ice Climbers break that down. SluG had a moment to himself, so he set up desyncs from across the stage with ice climbers or with ice blocks and blizzards, which Marth can have a little bit of trouble punishing. And Stango went in with a full drift in fair, jumped over the blocks, cleared the blocks, and swung at Hugh. Because the thing with ice climbers desyncs is that it's not really. Oh my God!
Thundercats.
Like what's super important is punishing Popo, the main climber, for trying to cover Nana's lag, backup climber. So that's what that fair was aiming to do. I just wonder if SluG could have seen it coming, crouch cancel, grabbed him for going in with such a zealous and almost an overzealous fair.
You don't think he would have been able to space it? I feel like he would have drifted back.
He full drifted in. It was a full drift in.
Even
fair.
afterward?
Yeah.
Maybe he's trying to cross him up. I don't know.
I'm fairly certain.
I know I've seen in similar scenarios the Moon choose the same sort of far drifting fair after a bit of neutral play. I'll be interested to see. We saw how good this stage was for SluG against Sun 2 earlier.
Yeah.
But there it was again. You're right. You saw it.
Yeah, he's putting out these like when SluG has a moment to himself, he'll set up a desync, something he's been consciously trying to do more, and then at that point it becomes up to Stango to punish the main climber as who's trying to cover for the lag of the backup climber.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah, still on the ledge. Yep. I love going in to grab Ice Climbers because they shield a lot when you're invincible. Like a whole lot.
Yeah. No backup climber. This, I don't know if SluG's going to find a single hit. I'm going to be totally honest with this Sopo.
There it is. There's your hit.
There's the one. Goes for a second one. Little greedy, not going to lie. Gets his one hit. Because the Sopo against Marth, you have your tiny hammer, which is admittedly not incredibly tiny, but compared to the sword?
Yes, the sword's like 3 times the length or something.
Absolutely. Ooh, good crouch. Wouldn't have worked had Stango actually spiked him. Oh, gets a roll in instead of a wave dash. Something we see a lot. Yep. That was a low percent kill.
When Ice Climbers are that low, since their jump upward is so slow, you can actually just hit below the stage when they die. That's it. Like,
yeah,
what's he going to do? Air dodge above, and then you can still cover it after you land.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. Woo. Down tilt keeps him out. Dashes behind him. Bold, definitely. Wow. See, this is kind of something that we alluded to with Sun 2 gear is and something that Hugh's not doing very well is, well, he's doing too much, is that he's swinging at Stango as soon as possible.
Yeah. But Stango does have that sort of he has this sort of way about him where you're like, oh, he's going to throw out an attack. I can hit him first. And then he really doesn't. And then when you don't think he's going to attack, like he's like, oh, he's way too far away to hit me, that's when he hits you. It's frustrating to play against.
Yeah, you want him to get the hell off of you most of the time. And you put something out and he just waits. He stops, he waits, he up airs you. And it's like, oh, my God. All right, what does anyone do against this? And despite being by far the best Ice Climber stage, and
wow,
not even a particularly terrible matchup, although depending on who you ask. Stango was up 3 stocks to 1, still is up full 2 against the Sopo. Pretty sure.
Wow, he carried the auxiliary climber all the way off the stage, and then just pushed SluG all the way to the right side, and SluG kind of just ended up falling to his death.
I'm pretty sure Stango was like, he parted ways with his second stock, aka his third to last. When he went to kill the backup climber, he says, all right, I got 2. There's no way SluG is going to take 2 full stocks off of my 0% Marth with his Sopo. So, if he came back after killing the backup climber, obviously it's gravy, but I think when he went for it, he was ready for Hugh to kill him. And he was okay with that. I like what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
What is interesting, though, is no more FD.
Yeah, I was about to mention that. Yoshi's Story counter pick. I'm used to seeing it from other ICs when you're like, all right, this guy's not getting wobbled. I got to down smash this guy off the stage. I got to box him off.
Oh, my.
There's your down smash.
The intuition.
But here's the thing, is we were talking about earlier how SluG has not been able to find those other hits. And that's why I'm a little worried about the stage choice. Looks like he's finding them now. Maybe that's partially attributed to the smaller stage size.
Yeah, I would assume so. He's covering a little bit more real estate percentage-wise with these down smashes. Not really letting Stango. Oh, I like that. That was a great upbeat to the platform.
Mm-hmm.
My
he's
God.
able to tech it.
Jeez. Oh.
Yeah, that could have been bad. It was a clutch side B.
Well, I can't say I've ever seen Marth's grab outspace an Ice Climber's down smash until now. I've seen it all. I was about to say I've seen it all.
Yeah, and now you have.
I had not seen it all. Now, I've seen it all. With a butt grab from the climbers to keep you in it. One, I believe he's gotten he got 2 wobbles the first game. I was about to say I don't think he's gotten any more than 1 of the big grabs.
It's been
per game.
It's been hard for him to find these.
It's been a dry season.
But I mean, that's what Marth is supposed to do. You're not supposed to let them wobble you. You have this long sword. You should be spacing them out. Yeah, right there. Most of the time, after Stango does that empty hop, he's ready to mix up doing a jump fair immediately, a dash back, or a down tilt, all of which are pretty safe against Ices. Right there, he waits, expecting SluG to try to do something in place, maybe like shield the down tilt so he can run up grab. Instead, SluG goes and hits him right away. Maybe he's catching on.
Yeah, this is sort of what we mentioned. Like, SluG needs to find new hits, ways to hit Stango without looking for those big grabs. And
well, when you get them, you take them, or maybe you don't take them.
Yeah,
I mean, he got the grab. It was the throw was a little earlier than we would have liked.
Now, was that grabbing Stango out of Stango's shield? What have the extra hits finally started converting into forcing Stango to respect the hitboxes and shielding more, therefore opening up the grabs. Also, I just missed what happened. Did he air dodge?
He's off the stage, and then he died. He
Right.
fell all the way down.
Almost
That's pretty much it.
a wobble on the get-up attack, but a little bit of a misplay. Oh my God, they're just both rolling.
Yeah, I was about to say, jeez.
A great roll away from Stango. He like jumped up or jump away. He kind of recognized where he was relative to SluG's shield, and he says, "You know what? I'm not playing this game. We're not doing this right now."
Yep. So the thing about people say it all the time. I think it's 6 frames. Nana's 6 frames behind Popo.
Yeah,
and
it's like 6 or 4.
I'm
6
sure,
sounds more right.
Pretty sure it's 6. He gets the grab! He gets the game! I was just about to say, Stango pretty much able to kill Nana there off of the fact that SluG was not shielding yet. Throw out the F smash. She's not going to be shielding even if the main climber does. So he gets the F smash on her. But you know what? SluG does...
That was a crazy grab. He grabbed Stango like out of the air.
Yeah.
Like that was not a read on the dash back. You know, that was just... It was raw.
And here's what I think that stage actually did. We saw over and over again SluG playing pretty far away. Stango was finding himself in 2 spots. Either way out there, like super far away so that even a wave dash won't be able to hit him, or sort of in that in-between zone. And he jumps, he propels himself in the in-between zone with the forward airs. He keeps SluG from being able to hit him. That small stage, he didn't really let him set up space. I think SluG needs to play this more proactively if he wants to keep seeing the same success.
A little bit of waveland grab action, a little bit of ledge dashing. Still pretty large percent deficit. Oh my God. Finds an ice climber down air. Love that move. Definitely hate it at the same time. It's like, I think it said it said knockback. Real weird. Real weird what it does.
There's a lot of strategies where when the auxiliary climber is off the stage, you stall the main one so that they can't be saved.
Yeah,
I don't know if I've seen 4 slow hits of side B as one of those before, but the Dancing Blade does get Nana killed, and Stango's able to clean up the stock.
Now, are you saying 4 hits of Dancing Blade 1 or all 4 hits of Dancing Blade?
All 4 hits. He used all 4 into the low one, and the 4th one that takes a really long time. Yeah.
Oh, a super unsafe down tilt. I guess Stango wasn't expecting SluG to hold his space.
Yeah, and here's the thing: is SluG's been either backing up or staying forward. He's doing these little pushes forward that I think is throwing off Stango's otherwise pristine spacing, and it's finding him some openings. Can he get enough openings? That's the question. He needs a few more big ones.
Oh my God, just smashing him.
Yeah.
All right. Is Stango back in control with the lead? We'll see if another blunder leads to a big grab from SluG.
SluG he just grabbed twice. He's showing his hand a little too much. He's just trying to run and shield grab. He did it twice in a row. Stango knows it. He's not going to let it happen. And that's one of the smart things about SluG. He recognizes how good of a player Stango is. He stops going for it. Instead, he does the Blizzard. Instead, he goes in with the down smash.
Yeah, he's looking for down smashes, F smashes,
and that's high-level play. That's the second layer.
2 stocks apiece, man. But down to a Sopo against Marth. Oh, what a crazy grab. Just gets in there. Again, pretty much hitting SluG with the game. What was the last game? Game 2 winner, or Game 3 winner? Yeah, the overlay's slightly behind. 1 stock away from taking Rocky, installment number 1.
And, he's been the favorite all along.
Yeah, of course.
Just looking to deliver.
Catches a jump.
I'm interested to see how many more of these will he be the favorite for.
Oh my God. See, what I think is really interesting is SluG has stopped trying to go for grabs off this Blizzard. He's just going for those solid hits. Gets the back air out. Still not enough to get on the stage. Game 5? Are we on the cusp?
Oh, he could have jab grabbed it. That would have been it, probably.
Probably could have jab grabbed him.
Although
finds these
Stango
pickups.
is one of the best mashers. Yes, this is a lot of damage.
Hopes for the nervous up B.
Yeah, he sees that he was going to sweet spot it. They're like, I'm not going for it. We're going to Game 5 in this first set of Grand Finals. Could SluG be the second player this quarter to beat Stango?
Wow, that was a why counter. I mean, if obviously, Ice Climber slides in with an F smash.
Well, I think the reason why is SluG. They are playing at a very high level in a certain sense. SluG did see he's looking for the grabs, like we were talking about. So he started sliding in with the down smashes, sliding in with the jabs.
Yeah.
And that time he just waits.
Yeah.
He's like, Stango's going to want to get out of here because I've only been attacking. He wants to wait for something, some panic option, some lag, and then grab it and get the win. That's exactly what he does. Very impressive composure to be able to wait there against one of the best players in Philly, the best player in Philly.
Yeah, objectively, subjectively, it doesn't really matter who you ask. #1 player in Philly at the moment is one Nick Stango, sitting on his throne. Oh, hello. As he's up 1 stock against Hugh in this game 5, another down smash. What was that? 57%? Oh my. Yeah, they actually both got really early kills on each other there.
Yes.
But no jump.
That stock got destroyed.
Yeah.
This is a very fast game for Marth Ices. Usually you don't see 3 stocks gone in the first minute.
I think this is largely due to SluG's, like, not aversion, but he doesn't really desync a lot. He's definitely making a lot more use of it than he used to.
Yeah.
But it's really like the Blizzard desyncs, in my opinion, that really slow this matchup down.
That's true.
And we're just not seeing those. They're just getting after it.
To be fair, when he was trying those slower maneuvers, it was not working at all. And then what did change it around was that Yoshi's game, where he started sort of getting up in the critical space in between them. And you could see him. He's doing a lot more forward motion than he was in the first couple games. That seems to be his main adaptation in neutral.
Yeah, finding these down smashes, finding these wave dash in like back airs. It's just, yeah, he's starting to get in Stango's face a little bit more. But now Stango's starting to hold his space again.
Stango's very aware of it, and now he can just sit in his place and put up the wall and try to convert off of it.
That's actually really funny what we just saw. So I believe backup climber just almost frame perfect grabbed Stango, because the computers, once they're past a certain level, they start grabbing when they see shields. And SluG was at 106%. I don't remember I think
it's like every 20 or something.
The divisor is, yeah, for determining Nana's AI level, but it was a pretty decent level, and it just grabbed him right away.
Let's zoom out for just a second, Mark II. This is game 5. This could be SluG's last stock. He's off the stage, but SluG with 1 big conversion can bring it all the way back to the last stock of the first set.
I mean, we've heard it a million times. Nana can't die here. He needs her.
Oh, I thought you could have down smashed. You could have done something.
Oh,
I don't think that was a sweet spot.
No, I'm pretty sure it was not. Oh, my. Pick up off of the tumbling Nana.
Out of the dash dance.
All right, random throw. Oh, my God. Goes for it all. What a waveland.
Forward smash. This could be the game. Okay.
They lean back.
SluG is making the ballsy calls. Stango just dashing. He's trying to keep it safe, and Hugh knows it. That's why he just went in with the dash attack before. This could be it. This is really dangerous.
Oh.
That's going to do it for sure. Stango is the winner of Rocky 1. Congratulations to him. Holy moly. What a tense ending.
Yeah, and that was actually, well, I mean, the match is over, but I will note this. Hugh, instead of, there was a moment Stango fared his shield, I would have rolled away desync Blizzard, and instead he wave dash after him and down smashed him, and he got him. And I was like, "Are you serious?" Game 5 with the entire bracket on the line, still getting after Stango. That's something. That really is.
He
something.
was doing Fox stuff. Stango's dash dancing around. He runs forward and dash attacks him. Just a dash attack. He knew what Stango wanted and tried to do that option that beat it. Stango does come out on top in the end. Whoa.
Yeah, here in these last announcements. So yeah, Stango takes it. Game 5 though, and last stock at that.
Yeah.
And it's kind of crazy. Seeing SluG not exclusively go for the grab. At the end, the big go-to trump card. He's using all the other Ice Climber stuff, and that's good, man. Because in his career, Ice Climbers is still a relatively new step, and to see him fully embrace all of the tools that they have, starting to desync more, looking for these smash attacks, it's good. It's good to see.
And maybe even more so than that, he's seeing the interplay between them, seeing how one conditions openings for the other, and that's really, I think, what his play is being built on. We're doing an interview?
I guess he's getting the interview.
Oh, all right.
Pleasure as always.
Yeah, it was fun commentating with you. Looks like we're gonna have the victor, the champion, Nick Stango. I haven't talked to you all tournament. How's it going, dude?
How's it going?
Congratulations. Winning Rocky 1, another Philly tournament in the books. First things first, where have you been? Everyone wants to know.
Where have I been?
You haven't been at Philly tournaments in a month, right?
I've been working. I work at Best Buy now.
There you go. Well, the people didn't know. I knew that.
See, I would have been at Philly tournaments if people actually showed up.
Oh, I show up.
No, I mean the amount of entrants that I would need for me to live off of.
I see what you mean.
Oh,
Or at least make it, yeah.
Ugh.
Man, the champ is here. Do you get to hold that for the whole month? Is that how it works?
I don't know how it works. I leave the crown here. The crown's mine, but I leave it here.
All right. Well, let's talk about some Melee. How about that?
Okay.
You played both Atomisk and SluG. It seems like you've had really firm control over Atomisk in the past forever. What do you think it is about the way he plays or the way Marth Puff plays out that gives you such an edge over him?
So specifically with Trevor, he isn't exactly the most abusatory kind of player. Like, he doesn't, like, really abuse, like, Puff stuff that hard. Or, like, he is abusing Crouch or, like, you know, getting those edge guards. He's not capitalizing on the edge guards. I think, like, the one weakness that most Marths run into is that they can't land against Puff. But I think I'm really good at using, like, the low-angle forward air. It's way better than doing down air when trying to fall.
Because Puff's not close enough to get directly under you very often, right?
Yeah. I think I'm really good at, like, this forward air that covers, like, right below.
Like by your knee, right?
Yeah.
Well, so if that's not his game plan, doing, like, that sort of Puff stuff, what do you think his game plan is?
I think his game plan is to hit me off stage and, like, get those edge guards, and he's pretty good at his grab game. He just has a tough time confirming stuff, and my punish game's so good that it makes it look like he's not doing anything right at all. Because, like, if I get a hit, like, I hit him multiple times and he's off stage, and I'm pretty good at edge guarding Puff.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Like, forcing her to the ledge and, like...
If you don't kill her, you get a lot of damage off of
and I also
exchange.
just, like, hold center stage really well.
And that's your plan.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the next thing. SluG able to beat Atomisk in the second set with his Fox. Immediately switches to Ices. And we were noting how he adjusted so quickly. It looked like you were doing this, and you know, maybe Mark 2 will want me to ask this first. When he's doing the desync, like the Ice Block and the Blizzard, it seems like you jump from a certain range straight towards him. You throw all caution to the wind and go for a forward air. Is there a reason you want to...
Well, it's not actually that much of a risk. When I played Kid Boogie at Fight Pit, he like almost JV5 stocked my Marth, and then I went 2 other characters in the best of 5.
Yeah.
And I had to play Fork from Canada.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't want to lose to another Ices. And I never play against Ice Climbers because there's really none in our region.
Except SluG now.
At the time.
Yeah.
Brian was the Ice Climbers, but he didn't go to like everything that I went to. So I would play him only at Temple, really. But at the time, I didn't really know how to play against the desync walls. Like, I feel like I would always just run into them and get stuck. And Kid Boogie taught me like a valuable thing where, you know how like with the desync walls, it's like a turn-based thing. It like starts with spot dodge. Nana throws her, you know, her special move, Ice Block Blizzard.
Yeah. And
then to cover that lag, Popo does a special move.
To stop you from either coming in the ground or otherwise.
So what he told me on Popo's turn of the desync wall, that's when they're most vulnerable because you can't physically control everything that Nana does in a range.
Right.
So while Popo's doing the, you know, the execution for the desync wall, they have the least amount of options for counterattacks.
Because all Nana can do is like speed finishing her Ice Block.
Yeah, and even if she crouch cancels, like her action is going to come out like 6 frames later than, even if I miss her, her action is going to come 6 frames later than you input it.
Yeah.
So I can avoid whatever happens.
Yeah.
But if I were to attack on Nana's turn, Popo he can dash back grab. You know, like when Chu like plays against Mewtwo, he does the same thing, but not the desync wall, which he'll run it away where he like catapults his Nana like outwards.
Yes.
And then he runs away, and then Mewtwo fares in the hit lag. Chu grabs him. It's essentially the same kind of concept, except I'm not getting baited by the Nana. I'm punishing him for trying to desync against me, and you saw like how he adjusted by doing his like aerial and smash attack game.
Yeah, and the worst comes to worst, you take a hit of the Blizzard and smash DI up, and you're out of there, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm really good at too. I'm good at getting out of the Blizzard wall.
Well, that explains that. I was going to ask you another question about SluG. He seems like at the beginning he was playing at that range. It's pretty far away, and you were doing that to him.
Mm-hmm.
Starting in Game 3 on Yoshi's, we really saw him sort of close the space, and he made you kind of guess a lot, whether he was going to come in with an attack, with a grab, or wait.
Yeah, that's really the counter to that kind of strategy, because I'm looking for a certain animation for him to do.
Yeah.
And if he's doing wave dash across the stage into like a smash attack, I pretty much have to know when it's coming, or I have to be on the ground. But since I kept jumping, waiting for the desyncs, he was catching me out a lot. I would hit one of them, but the other one, smash attack, would still hit me. So it was like, that's kind of like the counter to that. Like you don't play like a patient game if Marth's playing that way. You kind of burst at him. And then you just trade.
You need to force some kind of reaction out of him, right? Oh, look at that. We got some money for you. Is there anything else you want to mention about the Philadelphia community, about the first Rocky before we
First
start?
Rocky was great. I'm really glad that people ended up coming.
Yeah.
I had a very deep down fear that it was going to have a low amount of attendance. See you around, Corey.
Yeah, like 20 people or something.
Yeah, but I'm satisfied with how it was, and I like all the out-of-region talent that came. Bobby Big Balls made some waves.
Yeah, and I'm sure you can agree with me. Not only was the quantity of players that came, but the quality of the tournament. These CRTs are incredible. There's plenty of room in the venue. They offer some snacks, not just the commentator kind.
So what it sounds like to me, you're saying, Snacks, that people should come to the lab?
That's what I'm saying, especially for the monthly Rocky that happens on Saturdays. I know a lot of us do work during the week. Sometimes we can't come out that late. But when it comes to these monthlies, you really have no excuse. It was a great time. A lot of good players came out.
It was fun.
Yeah.
It was a fun time.
It was definitely a fun time. And now I guess final shout-outs outside of that from you?
Shout-outs to myself. Believing in myself.
Do you think you struggle with believing in yourself sometimes? Against New Jersey in particular? Pucci Piano wanted me to ask. I'm just kidding.
Sort of, kind of. Sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, I think most of us do. Occasionally, right?
Shout-outs to everyone that came out to the tournament today. Shout-outs to Jimmy and Pennies for running it.
Yes.
Also, shout-outs to Team Swedish. Swedish Delight, the homie.
Yeah, I saw you doing analysis and such with him on a stream.
I'm his coach.
You're his coach? That's cool.
Team Swedish to the day we die. And he wants me to do a dab, so here we go.
And that's it for him. Are we about to close down the stream? We're good? Okay, thank you.
Have a great night, guys.
Yeah, thank you, everybody, for watching. You can follow Stango if you like. It's Stango_NWO. SS_Stango. He's updated his name. If you want, you can follow me at JH Snacks. We are about to close the tournament. Thank everybody for watching. Hopefully, we will see you next time.
You can hang up the bell. I'm not taking this photo. I leave all my lab paraphernalia at the lab.
I'm down to eat. I can't hear anything.
And then just turn these two all the way to the left.